Of course, it's Friday night, the weekend's here, and you're on Crazy Crosswords. And now introducing our fantastic host, Steele Jensen.
Hi, I'm Frank. Welcome to tonight's episode of Crazy Crosswords. Now tonight we're going to road test a couple of contestants. We'll look at some really large words, and I'll be taking a close look at Velvet's legs.
Who the hell is this?
It's Frank from the bike shop.
Where's Steele?
Oh, he's out in the car park with Eugene and a few of his mates.
Go and get him.
Oh, all right, no need to bloody yell at me, for Christ's sake.
Hello.
Well, he's in the back.
How are you on, mate?
I thought you just got better looking, Steele.
Gee,
Sorry.
No, we had a production meeting. I'm sorry about that. It was,
Oh yeah, I wasn't invited. That'd be right.
well, it's run by men, isn't it? We're a sort of a gerontocracy with a very male
They
chauvinistic
think they
slant.
run it. They think they run it. They don't have the legs though.
Very true in my
No.
case, actually. Hello.
You right?
Thanks
You
for
with
that,
us?
Frank. Big hand for Frank from
Frank
the bike show.
Bike Show. Woo. Nice bike intro there. And on the gold couch, once again, we've got our carryover champs, Andrew and Ben, with us. Good to have you back, fellas. Big round of applause.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you. And these guys actually have brains, which is something brand new on the show. We thought a bit of innovation there.
Yeah, we'll try something new. Making television history here on Bris 31.
Then we've got, like, you know, superstar Frank over in the blue couch.
Frank.
We've
Frank,
got
how are you, mate?
Frank and Charlene with us tonight. Round of applause for them.
How are you, Sally?
And it looks here that Frank might be a really close friend of yours because his occupation is being a male chauvinist pig.
Hey. Can you...
Emphasis on chauvinism, not so much pig.
Well,
Okay.
mate, where can I get a job like that and how well does it pay?
It pays nothing, but it is a lot of fun.
Yes, I guess you'd find it quite rewarding.
In some aspects, it's you know, bottom line.
I love this this Davy Crockett look you've got happening there.
Do you like this? You like
How many
this?
wild animals had
Check
to die
this
to
out.
make that thing, Frank?
This was given to me by one of our sponsors, Oz Leather. If you're into leather clothing over in Moss Street, good stuff, good stuff.
Yola.
Oh,
A bit of a plug there, wasn't
and for
it?
a bit of sanity, we've got Charlene sitting over there. So a bit of
Charlene.
female, finally.
Shelley, how are
Beauty
you?
and brains.
Well, show us your shirt. That's a pretty... no animals died for that one. Except the guys on
Bike
the bikes. Yeah, bike show.
Advertising, that's what we're all about.
Cross promotion, they call it in the networks. And talking about networks, these prizes are enough to sort of make Glen Ridge cower in fear. Check it out.
Right, who needs cars?
Thanks very much, Steele. Tonight's contestants receive these fabulous prizes. You'll win an all-expenses trip to Europe from SeaWorld. And then, of course, you'll win a fantastic brand new car from Miramar Cruises. And you'll also receive this stylish yacht from Miramar Cruises as you head towards your lunchtime destination, ancient Egypt. See the pyramids and magnificent sphinxes and other things from Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. And then, of course, you're off on this magnificent Ferrari Testarossa supplied to you from Hardly D Tours. Get rid of that. And from Wet n Wild Water Park. And, of course, then you're off to Hollywood. That's right. Hollywood from Warner Brothers Movie World. Of course, all of these prizes courtesy of Sale of the Century.
Got the sound happening?
Oh, I don't know. Sale of the Century. That's us.
That's us. This studio will be going out soon. It will be the sale of the century. Very cheap. Anyone who needs a studio, it's It's yours. Take it. In your back pocket. Probably fit too, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't really.
No.
It's an exaggeration.
Yes.
Okay, I think
Gross
it's about time we
exaggeration.
got into a game. Everyone feeling good?
Okay.
Buzzers happening.
Right?
Blue team's right in there. Yeah, nice. Faster than a GSX 1100 off the lights, mate. You know what I'm saying?
Not a problem.
Hey, you see? Now the man is open-minded.
GSX 1100 off the lights.
Nothing is.
Well, not in my world anyway.
All right. What about the old Bertolucci? But they use GSX 1100 engines, don't they?
Pigs always live in their own worlds, don't they? One across.
Bike bonding. One across, a type of poster or something you would hold up at a demonstration that would say, you know, on a pole. What do you call those?
Placards.
It
Actually,
is.
gold team was in first. They said banners. They're wrong. Blue team placards. You're right. Someone's got to win.
One down.
One down. To make stiff as rock, hard as rock. Wood happens to wood over time. Petrifies indeed. Petrify.
6 across.
6 across. A container for keeping things hot or cold. Gold team.
Thermos.
Thermos. The great Aussie thermos.
This is looking rather serious, this crosswords.
Yeah, it's Friday night, you know. Get the week over with some serious crosswords.
You know, races coming up, harness racing.
Ooh, love that harness racing.
Yes, settle. Always gets you excited. 2 down.
2 down. A type of gas used in welding. Gold team.
I was going to say something else, so it didn't fit.
Are you going to say something else? Something else wouldn't fit. No.
No.
Blue team.
Acetylene.
Acetylene it is, mate. So settle in, play some crosswords. That's the way to go.
3 down.
3 down, as you like. 3 down. This is a type of book with a calendar, astrological data for the year, all the information, great sporting events. Remember in Back to the Future, he got one of these and went back and won all the bets because it had all the info.
Yeah.
Gold team. Almanac. Let's have a look at something a little bogus. You're wondering, what could be more bogus than this? Check it out.
Tonight's contestants will not receive these fabulous prizes. You'll travel by luxury moped to the Kozlowski Potato Retreat, where you'll harvest potatoes with Stan and Bill Kozlowski and their dog Spud. Then take your harvest off to the markets before finishing the day with wacky potato sack racing. Then visit the amazing vegetable people and the incredible broccoli woman before bunking down in bed with Stan, Bill and their dog Spud. This prize proudly brought to you by Peking Jack Travel and Crazy Crosswords.
Now, don't be worried if tonight, in the middle of the show, a whole bunch of horses and whips come out, right? Because that's the harness racing, that's the trots. It happens every Friday night, about 7:10 after the ad break, boom, then we come back. Now, last Friday, someone called Kelly rang up. She was very, very worried. She thought she'd have horses in her face all night long. And no, just to advise anyone who's a bit worried, we do come back, don't we?
Well, eventually, but I was more interested in this whips bit then.
Oh, not another one.
Man after my own heart.
4 down.
4 down. One of the things which keeps the Buddhist from enlightenment is a constant wishing for something else, which is known as wanting desire. Desire is the root of suffering. Suffering is the root of malcontent.
5 down.
5 down.
After that
And
piece
this is
of
the root
wisdom.
of many a hangover here. This is a type of a red wine, often mispronounced with an A on the end instead of an et because of the French derivation. Blue team.
Claret?
Claret. Also Cockney slang for blood. Know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, no, he's lying down there and his claret was sort of coming out of his boat. Know what I mean? Get the ambulance on the dog. Know what I'm saying? He got claret coming out of his boat. You know what I mean, me old China? Never watched an episode of Minder in her life. You should see your boat race now, China. Look at it. It's like,
I'm too young.
yes.
7 across. I'm
7
not as
across.
old as you. Not that that's bad. You're wise.
It's even worse. Why don't you just patronise me some more? Okay. 7 across. This is a person who works in patient care in a hospital.
Nurse.
Gold team. Nurse. Nurse.
I was going to be a nurse. Often wonder why I'm not doing that right now.
Well, I
8
suppose
o'clock.
there's a compensation. You decided just to hang out with sick people for nothing. Isn't that nice? 8 across. If 2 items cost $1, they would be something 50 cents. Each. Pretty cruddy clue, really. Hey, but it's a pretty cruddy game. And talking about cruddy things, let's have a look at something from our sponsors. Welcome back. Well, the horses and buggies have done their things. I hope if you had a bet, you won. Mm-hmm. And if you lost, I hope it wasn't too much.
And I hope if you're not interested, you're still awake.
Oh, don't you find the trots exciting, invigorating?
Some do, some don't.
Yeah, I like that.
Some switch over to home and away in the ad break.
That's desperate, isn't it?
Yes.
They would be losers,
They
wouldn't
would definitely be losers.
You know what losers get on this show, don't you? Not a hell of a lot.
Peanuts.
Thanks very much, Steele. Tonight's losing contestants receive these fabulous prizes. This gorgeous diamond and sapphire jewellery is the perfect complement to your evening attire. Priced at $14 from Mary Ram. And of course, this comfortable and stylish outdoor furniture setting is the perfect complement to any barbecue. This prize comes to you from Birch, Carroll and Coyle Cinemas. All of these prizes courtesy of Crazy Crosswords.
And this is Will.
This is Will from Lone Pine, and he's brought us a little furry friend. Gotta watch, they're savage. It's a numbat. Look, boys and girls, a numbat.
I reckon it's really funny, actually, Will. I mean, you and your dog are quite a contrast. I would expect a really tough guy like you to have like a Doberman or a Rottweiler or something, but you've got this vicious little mouse.
He was brought up with Rottweilers.
He was brought up with Rottweilers. Yes, he's a lot tougher than he looks. Well, he'd only want to be, wouldn't he? He's the burglars coming. Money's over here. Here's the money. He's cute. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That was very meaningful. Thanks, Will. Yeah, we just wanted to show that in life there are contradictions. You know, you can get a guy who sort of looks like he'd be more at home beating heads against concrete, but there he is with a tender little animal. I think
There's
that's
nothing
sweet.
more beautiful than a man with his dog.
There's a woman with her dog, but we won't go into that. One across. A prestige English car and a very fast feline. Blue team.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Yeah, they're a prestige car, but they keep breaking down. I had a friend with one. They're hopeless cars. They look nice, though.
One down.
One down. A girl would be a jillaroo, a boy would be a mate.
Jackaroo.
Jackaroo. You'd be right. Type of Holden too, mate.
6 across.
6 across. If you pick a pimple in your face, you might end up with one of these.
Crater.
Crater.
What a charming approach.
It's the first thing that came to mind. I don't know.
Still haven't forgotten your blackhead routine a couple of weeks ago.
No, let's not remind anyone.
2 down.
Please. It was all about those. No, I won't.
Yes, 2 down.
No, I think let's get out of here for a moment so we can
why
sort of
not?
recapture the energy and have a look at some people on the streets of Brisbane. Vox Pop! Vox Pop! Vox Pops!
Oh, well, I have to sort of say that I'm more of a metalhead, so I can't really comment on that.
Welcome to the 60s.
Hi.
This is Elizabeth Arcade. This is where nothing has changed in 25 years since Festival Hall was the big venue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're just trying to rediscover our cultural roots here in Elizabeth Arcade.
Are you?
How are you?
Come in and feel free. If you're looking for your cultural roots, it's fine, you're allowed.
This is really, I mean, the whole arcade is sort of a step back in the past, isn't it?
I guess so. It's just a little bit different from everything.
Until the mobile phone comes out and totally destroys the mood. I bet it's my wife. So you kind of come down, look at this. Talk about 60s, check it out. You look like Lulu in From To Sir With Love. Look at this, the flares, the whole bit. You kind of, it's a revival thing.
No.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, really good. What you doing? What's this for?
Crazy Crosswords.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of avant-garde, new wave, jazz rock, punk funk, fusion TV. It's good she's acting really stoned like she's from the 60s. Like, you know, but I know you're not. Right, it's just put on, isn't it? Look at this. Is this for protection?
No, I just broke it. I'm impressed.
Quite easily impressed, aren't you?
Yeah. We're also in a hurry.
Are you?
It's a good show. Make sure you watch it.
Well, they're watching already.
Well, stay watching.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyone ever told you look like Doug Mulray?
Yeah. Good people. Good fun. Frank, you've got a section on your show like that, haven't you?
Yeah, we have something similar. We mostly ask bike-related questions, though, but we have just as much fun as you do.
I was asking about motorbikes. Couldn't you tell by the answers?
Well, couldn't even tell by the questions, to tell you the truth.
Right, just to confuse everyone. Yep, Frank's show on the bike show, they call it In Your Face, which I think is kind of more suiting, that sort of energy level.
Well, yeah, it happened that way because we actually walked up and stuck the camera and the microphone in the face and sort of, what are we going to call it? And that's how it got stuck with it.
Yeah, I've tried that, but I find that getting all saliva off the lens is a bit tricky.
Yes, yeah, well, obviously, because you're hanging around, you're obviously interviewing a lot of friends of Eugene's.
Ah, right.
Come out of the hospital and try some of the main streets.
They're sharp on the bike show, aren't they?
I think Charlene should say something for a change. 2 down.
With a name like Charlene, what could you say?
Oi, I'll pick on my girls, thank you.
No, she told me it wasn't her real name, so I could do that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, she said her real name's Shelley.
That's my sister.
No, so it's not even her, that's her sister over there, so blame her.
Over here, Griever. 2 down.
Okay, Narelle. 2 down. An eye disease caused by too much pressure, which is alleviated by the consumption of delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol. Gold team.
Gingivitis?
Gingivitis does not go. That's in the gums. No, in the eye.
8 across. Oh.
Blue team.
It can't be conjunctivitis.
It couldn't be conjunctivitis in less than 40 letters. No.
Well, let's do 8 across.
Pressure.
Give him some clues.
Doesn't matter. We'll just keep going. And 8 across. In traditional Chinese religion, what is worshipped? Not a god so much as your...
Anachronism.
Yes, we worship anachronisms. No, we don't. Chinese religions, your grandfather, great-grandfathers, your blue team ancestors.
Yeah.
If not exactly worshipped, at least revered. Very important.
3 down.
Okay, 3 down. That's a hard one. Opposed to.
Against.
No. Put in the next letter and then I'll get it. No.
Yeah, AV.
Yeah, those vowels get tricky, don't they?
If you're opposed to something, you don't like the idea of
You're
something.
averse to it, indeed. I always thought there was a D in that adverse, but anyway, I'll just go with what's written.
There is a D, but oh well. 5 across.
Okay, a part of a poem, a verse. Okay, we got that, sorry.
There you go. Oh, well. Oh.
5 across.
We didn't get very far, did we?
That's the first bell, wasn't it? Well, that's the only bell, isn't it?
It's the only bell.
That's it, man.
It's
That's
the
the bell.
it bell.
That means end of round 2. What do you know? We haven't finished the game.
We haven't come anywhere near to finishing it.
What else is new? I think what we need to do is listen to some very important words of a spiritual nature. Like that count in.
Yeah, I thought it was really nice. 10, 7, 6.
2, 1, boom.
We can't spell, we can't count, everything's great. It's ball counting time.
It's ball counting time, so let's go and check out the...
Do it, Steele.
7. 7.
Ooh, feel the tension in the room.
Oh, sorry, no, 6.
Oh.
6 it was there.
See, I said we can't count here.
Yeah.
Now that's a definite. Yep.
6.
Yep, that's what they've got to teach
7.
me before. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ratings thing. We've been getting calls saying, look, those 2 guys, they're just too smart. We can't understand a word they're saying.
A big round of applause for Andrew and Ben. Well done, guys.
Well done.
Wow.
By the way, Steele, I want a receipt for that $50 too, thanks, mate.
Yeah, shh, mate. Shh.
Oh, aren't we off air?
Shh, no,
Oh,
wait,
sorry.
Set up, busted. Amazing acting.
Oh no! Oh, you're real winners, aren't you?
Look, I just want to just clarify for some of the pedantic people out there, no, $50 never happened, right? It's $200 or nothing for me, right?
Yes, and now because we don't have a script, it's time to go to the winning prizes.
The winning special effects.
Thanks very much, Steele. Tonight's winning contestants will receive these fabulous prizes. They'll spend a magnificent day out with Squat the Whale from SeaWorld. And then, of course, they're off on that magnificent return cruise up and down the glorious Brisbane River and the historic Miramar. As you head towards lunchtime destination, Lone Pine Koala Sanctuary. That's a number. That's Lone Pine. And, of course, then they're off with Gary on the Harley-Davidson from Hardley Detours. Time to get wet and have a wild time at Wet n Wild. Then up the road to Movie World or Hollywood on the fabulous Gold Coast. This prize comes from Warner Brothers Movie World and all of these prizes from Crazy Crosswords.
You know, there are people at home right now saying, gee, all these guys do is have fun. Well, yep. That's all we do. Just having fun. Having a bit of fun. Pushing our luck.
Yep.
You right?
I'm right. I'm fine. I was just enjoying that intimate moment between you and Eugene. I thought it was beautiful, touching. Bit of a waltz happening.
It was beautiful touching.
Let's do one across.
Let's do it. This is, no, it says something about a female singer on the clues I've got, but it's not. It's nothing to do with the female singer. It's an actual range, a pitch range between alto and sopranino. Higher than alto is?
Starts with S.
Soprano.
Soprano, indeed. Soprano.
One down. Superb.
Superb. Well, not if you were this way. If you were this way, you couldn't have children.
Ooh.
Sterile. Some people are saying, yes, superb. Superb. Yep.
5 across.
5 across. The god of love in Piccadilly Circus. The god from which the name erotic came.
Lost me then data.
Take first 3 letters of erotic and add an S to it and you've got it. Oh! Eros? Take the first 3. 2 down.
Yeah, go another way.
Errol.
No, not Errol. Somebody just yelled out saw backwards and I'm thinking, yes it is, but...
I already said it.
Eros. Okay, good.
I said it 3 times.
2 down.
6 or what? Okay, you're looking at me front on now. You see my
profile.
Indeed.
And what a beautiful profile it is.
Thank you for that sarcasm.
I thought you missed it.
A water bird with long curved bill. Where B and S are the missing letters. Ibis. Yep. From the bike show. It's all the help you can get. Thank God for that. You've still got 30 seconds to make an idiot of yourself.
3 down.
3 down. Short for beneath.
Beneath? With an N?
Yeah. Neath.
6 across.
Neath a starry sky. I don't care anymore. I don't care. We don't want them to win. It'd be gratuitous if they won anyway. To be payola, they work for the station. They shouldn't even be on the show. Let's just say goodnight. Let's wrap it up. Come on.
Oh, okay. Fine.
I don't,
We're going to be tough.
I want to go for a ride on this bike.
Yeah.
Frank, Charlene, thank you most.
Thank you mostly.
Most. Thank you for most of what you did. Mostly it was the most.
Mostly.
Don't forget
It was
bike
the
show.
most.
Bike show, when are you coming back on air?
24th of July, Monday night, 8 o'clock.
Okay,
There you
24th
go.
of July, do not sleep.
Write
Stay
that one
awake till
in
it
your
comes on.
diary.
24th of July.
I'll be there.
That's
I'll
a
be
great
watching.
date. That's my brother's birthday. No, he's the 14th.
Does anyone care? Good night, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend. I hate Friday nights.
Crosswords. Crazy. Cross. That's right.
And of course, special thanks to our hosts, Jonathan Atherton, Megan Sumner and Tony Lance. And of course, special thanks to Western Computers for their fantastic computer gear. And special thanks to Western Computers for their fantastic computer gear. And that's fantastic. Our yummy food by Rabbits. Our drinks by Osborne Soft Drinks. Velvet's clothes from Sports Girl. Seal's clothes from My Cupboard. Dry cleaning by Blue Line Dry Cleaning. And our audience seating from Aloha Party Hire. Computer graphics from Amok Animations. Our audio and lighting from IJS Concert Sound and Lighting. Props and costumes from The Costume Company. Audience giveaways from Waterhome Video. Cast and crew choose to fly Black Box Airlines and prefer to stay at base motels right around Australia. This has been an Australian television production for the Bris 31 Network. Eric Frackman speaking. This program proudly brought to you by Rabbits, Merry Ram, and Eloise, the family music store.
I wrote that song, dude. I'm going crazy about your crosswords.
You turn the lights down when we're trying to do special effects.